and animation by Devin Bliss.
It's your mock-up radio show for cartoon topics, animation topics, and animator interviews. It's Devon's Radio, and it's the first radio episode of 2020. So in the last radio episode, I discussed animated short films I either found or remember watching. And I want to say that it doesn't mean my discovery stops with that episode as far as good finds. In one part of what I listed, I mentioned the What a Cartoon Show and the Cartoon Show, which were shows on Cartoon Network that showcase cartoon shorts. So in this episode, I want to go deeper, discussing animated short films, specifically on the What a Cartoon Show. It's one of the shows I remember watching as a kid, and it's one that's excellent for a Devon's Radio topic of its own. Over time, what I realized is that there would be 5 shows that were first featured as pilots on the What a Cartoon Showcase itself. Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, the Powerpuff Girls, Cow and Chicken, and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Also, there was a piece from Seth MacFarlane called Larry and Steve, which came before Family Guy. And there were stuff involving Butch Hartman, the creator of Fairly Odd Parents, like co-creating the fish and chip ones. And the one called Help was created by Bruno Bozzetto, starring the character Poff. And Bruno Bozzetto is the creator of the Yes and No Driving Flash cartoon and other Flash cartoons. Then there's the short called Wind Up Wolf, which would be the final short from William Hanna. That's one short that I'm glad I got to see. It was a good crossover between what I thought was the Wile E. Coyote style and the Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf. So what I realized is that there were 48 shorts that were featured on the actual show itself. And to keep track of what I watched, I wrote down a list of the 48 shorts and crossed them off as I go. I had to watch them on platforms like YouTube. So after watching all 48, I can say that there were some I haven't seen before, or at least don't remember at all. There's some I do remember, like The Big Sister, the 2 Powerpuff Girls pilots, the Courage the Cowardly Dog pilot, and Tumbleweed Tex, and also Mina the Count. Then there are some I forgot and recalled, like Boomerang, they came back to me, which include the ones like Strange Things, Lost Control, and both Yucky Duck shorts, the ones called I'm on My Way and Short Orders. But anyway, I now want to share some thoughts on some of them. I thought both shorts starring the character Sledgehammer Opossum were straight up funny. I like Sledgehammer Opossum. Strange Things, The Big Sister, and the short called Snoot's New Squat, I thought had pretty nice concepts. I like those. Same with Drip Dry Drips, featuring the Fat Cats, where the characters have the President of the United States as their client, as well as the Wind Up Wolf one I talked about earlier. Also, it's pretty cool that the Flintstones character Dino got his own spin-off in 2 shorts. Stay Out is yet another one I like. Oh yeah, and it's cool that they had the 2 shorts featuring Tex Avery's characters George and Junior. But overall, what I realized is that what a Cartoon Show featured were the cartoon shorts with those wacky, cartoony flavors. And what would the best response be after watching even one of these shorts? Well, what a cartoon! And even though Cartoon Network launched in my lifetime, same with the What a Cartoon content, despite seeing some of it back then, it's still excellent to explore and watch what was featured on there. You know, explore history in the Cartoon Network universe. Even though I'm not going to say I'm a fan of all of what was featured on there. So what do you think about the stuff featured on the What a Cartoon Show? Which of the stuff featured on there do you like? What topics do you want me to discuss in the future? Feel free to share your thoughts. And if you're a cartoonist or animator who wants to be interviewed on Devon's Radio, I'd love to have you on. But that's my episode on the shorts featured on the What a Cartoon Show. And in the next radio episode, the solo one, I'll continue with the shorts featured in the cartoon era. I thank you all for tuning in, and I'll be back on again.